Hey Capricorn, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Capricorn. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's look at this. First, we have the Muse of Materials. So this is the King of Pentacles in traditional tarot. We have the Seven of Materials, so Seven of Pentacles, and the Priestess. Okay, we had a lot of Earth energy come out right from the beginning. It looks like this person is really concerned with earthly matters, very material matters right now, as the cards suggest. So they're probably at a time in their life where they're looking to create a lot of success. I think they're viewing themselves potentially kind of as this King of Materials, this King of Pentacles energy. Like they're viewing themselves in the position of the provider, as someone who is very successful or has the potential to become very successful. So this could be someone who's really trying to make their mark in their chosen career path, or they're trying to succeed in their studies so that they can pursue a certain career path. I think that this person really has their sights set on a situation where they can not worry so much about earthly matters and kind of like be that provider. So whether they put themselves in the role of provider or someone else has kind of placed them there, they feel a certain level of responsibility, not only for themselves, I'm thinking, but also for those around them. For some people, it could be just for themselves. They're just looking to provide for themselves because maybe they are completely on their own and they've always been responsible for taking care of themselves. But I think for others, they have kind of this feeling of responsibility to care for family members, maybe older parents. It could be that they have a child or children of their own, but they are looking to create material wealth and abundance right now. It looks like this could even have potentially become a bit of a worry for them. So financial issues might be a bit of a worry for them right now. That's not to say that they are struggling financially, but I do think that it's occupying a lot of their mind right now, whether or not they can provide. And I think the reason that's happening is because it looks like they're kind of like, let's put it like this. They are inherently a very ambitious person. I can tell that just because of the way they're showing up already. But it looks like they are kind of deriving a lot of their self-worth from their ability to provide materially. So this is someone who's placing a lot of their worth and importance on whether or not they maybe drive a nice car, make enough money, have a nice house, feel stable. And this can kind of like, this can extend to the way that others view them. They might want to put these things in place so that they will be viewed a certain way in the world, but this also can be the way that they feel about themselves. Maybe not having material success or security makes them feel a little bit like they aren't on stable ground all the time, so they're really working hard to put something in place where they can feel more stable. With this Priestess energy here too, it does feel like this is more of an internal thing. There may be outside pressures that make this person want to succeed in this way, but it does feel like it's a lot of pressure that they put on themselves. I think that a lot of work has gone into this, so whatever it is that they are pursuing, if it's career or some kind of business that they want to start or their studies, they might be really far into this and they've already invested a lot of time and energy into this. That's actually a really good sign. It shows that this person has the ability to stick with things, to wait, you know, for the harvest to come in. They are willing to do the work and wait for the results, for the rewards, for the to reap the rewards. They're willing to do that. They're not someone who is looking for instant gratification. So this looks like whatever's on their mind is something that's been on their mind for quite some time, something they've been working toward for quite some time. So yeah, this person might be working extra hard right now. They might be putting in extra hours at work. They might have their sights set on a particular promotion in their chosen field. They might be just completely involved in their schooling right now. I think that even for some of you, it really is that your person is looking into some sort of business venture. And like, it might be a matter of them trying to juggle multiple things at once. They might be working a job or studying and also researching and trying to get this business off the ground. So it looks like a lot of their time and energy is going toward this idea of having material success, however that looks for them. For some of you, this might not even be something that anyone else knows about or is outwardly expressed. It might simply be manifesting as a worry for this person, just a worry that they can't provide, maybe for themselves or for others. It does look like this person is highly invested in the future. So this is definitely a forward-thinking person. This is someone who's willing to invest work in upfront to reap the rewards later. Even if this isn't something that will pay off immediately, this is still where they're putting their focus. And it also looks like there's a lot of soul searching going on here with this priestess energy. So I think that your person has the idea of the type of success they want to create in their life. But it looks like there's the potential that the way to get to that place of success has changed for them. With this idea of them soul searching, it could be that they are reevaluating their path. So, yes, they could be staying in their same field. Maybe they're looking for a promotion and that's the way that they're changing their path up. But it could also be that they're going like a whole new direction with this. Maybe they are pursuing a business of their own and this is something different than what they have done before. But there is this feeling that they kind of like, they've gone within a little bit. They're looking for deeper answers and they're looking for something that can provide in the way that they will feel happy with and that they will feel accomplished with. Yeah, I think they really might have been on one path. So if there's been a shift that you know about with this person, that shift is what's on their mind a lot. That's on the forefront of their mind, and that's what's going on in their life in general. So it does look like their vision is firm, though. Like, even if their path has changed, their ultimate vision and where they're trying to go in life has remained very much the same and is very stable. It's more that they've switched the way that they might achieve this goal. So yeah, they're looking for success and they're looking for security in the material world. And they may also be looking for, like, for others to view them like to be more highly regarded. That could be in their field or just in general. So yeah, they're looking for a lot of material success, and this person might really be just totally into their work right now. So let's look into these cards to see if you are on this person's mind and kind of taking into account what else we know is going on in their life right now. So we have the King of Pentacles. That's actually the same card that came out here with this Muse of Materials. So financial matters again, potentially. We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you know, I think that a lot of their... I should look at the other card first, but I think a lot of their concerns could have to do with you specifically. So this idea of them being able to provide, I think, is tying into actually their connection with you. Let's look at this last card. We have Justice in reverse. Okay. So you're definitely on this person's mind, and that's saying a lot because I think that they have a lot going on right now, and there's a lot of concerns and other things going on in different areas of their life that you might not even know about, but they are thinking a lot about you. Yeah, and it's really interesting that this King of Pentacles came out again. So this King energy is showing up again. So I think this person views you as extremely successful and or worthy of so much. There is a lot of desire here. There's like a lot of desire to succeed and to be able to provide. And it really looks to me like this desire to provide is coming from this desire to be seen as worthy in your eyes specifically. Now, this might be other people in their life too, parents, siblings, friends. There could be I don't want to call it pressure because I don't think that you're pressuring them, but I can't really think of a better way to describe it. So there could be other pressure, like coming from different areas of their life that's making them want to succeed. And it's not that anyone might be purposefully putting this pressure on them, but there could be other things that are motivating them. I think their biggest motivator in this area is you, though, and to be seen worthy and successful in your eyes. So this will manifest for everyone differently. This is a general reading. For some people, this might not be that they're looking for a promotion or for like massive amounts of money, because that's not even what's important to either one of you. And for other people, it could be that like making good money or being able to provide is very important in the connection. But I think that this person is just really concerned with how they are appearing outwardly, and specifically how you are seeing them. They view you so highly. You're showing up here as this Queen of Cups. And I think that in their mind, you are sort of like, you're a representation of this King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And I think that this energy of what's on their mind, being the Muse of Materials, is sort of them wanting to meet you like where you are, wanting to come up to your standard in some way, wanting to be able to provide for you the things that they've either seen you provide for yourself or things that they know you are worthy of. So a lot of that pressure is coming, again, I don't like that word, but yeah, it feels a little bit like it might be putting some pressure on them. And I think that the sweet part is that they do feel so deeply for you that they want to take care of you, and they want, most importantly, to feel worthy of you. So their feelings and emotions when it comes to this connection run super deep when we're talking about the Queen of Cups. They think that you are the most precious and special person that was ever created, and they feel a really strong emotional connection to you. So even though a lot of what's on their mind has to do with like physical matters and very worldly matters, it's coming from a place of this deep connection and this deep emotional bond that they feel. So I can tell looking at this that they see a future with you. Like, King of Pentacles energy is very established energy. It is the energy of, it has that sort of like legacy feeling to it. It kind of gives me like Ten of Pentacles feeling, like building a life with somebody and being so well established and kind of like not wanting for anything. So it looks like this person definitely sees a future with you. They plan and they plan this future. They daydream about this future. They think about it a lot. That's probably why these are the concerns that are coming through for them in general, more of these earthly matters, because they are thinking about how they can build this life and this future with you. I think that for some of you, because their concern is what it is, and it could lead them to like pour into their studies or into their work a lot. It might feel at times like this person is preoccupied, like this person doesn't have time for you or doesn't have the space for you. And it's interesting seeing this because they're actually doing everything that they're doing in preparation to be with you. So I feel like at times they might leave you wondering if they even care anymore. But it does feel like everything that they do, even if it's not immediately obvious to you, it's in service of this connection. If you have felt like they're ignoring you at times, and you know what, technically they might be ignoring you because they might be too busy with work or too busy studying or too busy researching this new thing, and potentially they don't even tell you what it is that they're too busy doing. If you're not in connection with this person and that's why you're not hearing from them, it's like technically they are ignoring you to a certain extent, or maybe completely if you are in no communication with this person. But what they are spending their time thinking about, and in a lot of cases I think worrying about, is how they can bring this back together and how they can make themselves appear to be, and not just appear, because the King of Pentacles is a very it's a very strong and stable energy. It's an energy of integrity. So they don't want to just appear to be worthy of you. They want to actually figure out how to step up to that level. That's what they're spending their time on, and that's what maybe at times is making you feel pushed away. They're really trying to put the pieces together of like of this connection. It might even seem a bit like a scrambled puzzle to them right now how they can step up in this way, but they're trying to put these pieces together. I think the interesting part of all of this is that their laser focus on the material world is causing them to ignore the realities of the material world sometimes. So if, like, when they're not as available for you as they should be, they're doing all of this to get closer to you, and at times they can push you away. So that's just, I mean, it's kind of wild, but it's something that happens sometimes in life. Like, it's something that all of us are guilty of, trying to improve a situation in one way, but like kind of the means to improve it can make it worse at times. So I think that this person can fall into that trap a lot. So they're so focused on success and on the future that they sometimes forget to nurture what's right in front of them. It's kind of like this analogy is coming to mind. It's kind of like someone who spends all of their time like putting the work into building this perfect birdhouse, and they forget to just enjoy the company of the bird. And by the time they finish building the birdhouse, the bird has flown away. So I think that the fact that this is coming to the surface here is kind of an indication that they're starting to realize that this approach maybe doesn't make a lot of sense. This Justice card in reverse is what's giving me that indication. Like, I don't know how far into realizing this they are, but I think that this person is starting to put the pieces together and see that they're ignoring something that's really important in their lives by being so preoccupied or so worried that they can't connect on a deeper level. So, yeah, I think that they are... something's not sitting right with them with this Justice in reverse. Something's not sitting right with them, and they're just starting to see that it's not necessarily fair to you. Sorry, you guys, I'm starting to lose my voice already. It's not necessarily fair to you to show up in this way, or to be preoccupied, or to have split focus in this way, or to... in some cases, I'm picking up on to be so fearful of this connection that they pull away altogether. They're starting to see that that doesn't make a lot of sense, to kind of like throw away or disregard the thing that you care the most about while you're trying to figure out how you can care for that thing better. And that thing is you. And of course, you're not a thing, you're a person. But just for the sake of kind of getting my point across. So... this also, to me, ties back into this Priestess energy. This is them going deeper and kind of realizing this stuff, doing a bit of soul searching, figuring out some of the hidden, uncovered parts of themselves, and starting to make sense of it. Like, I think that this soul searching and this Priestess energy is what led them to this energy of Justice in reverse. It's what led them to this realization, or what will lead them to this realization, that this isn't fair and that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, yeah, you're definitely on this person's mind, and they definitely have the desire to give you the world. And I think that for a lot of you, that might seem completely at odds with how this person is behaving. So let's use a couple of these oracle cards to just get a little bit more specific about what they're thinking about when they think about you. So you had a nostalgia card and an animal card. So we have MP3 downloads, and we also have unicorn. Okay, so for this person, music is super triggering for them. It triggers a lot of emotions for them. It brings back a lot of memories. It's like there's certain songs that remind them of you. And kind of like, I just see this person kind of driving a lot and listening to music in their car, or having headphones on while they're like on the train or on the bus or something. And it's like they really are being brought back to this connection through music. So for some of you, there's a particular song or a playlist that the two of you used to listen together, and they've been listening to it on repeat. This could be that you are in complete separation. That kind of gives me separation vibes, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that during the times that they aren't able to connect with you as much as they would like to, or they don't feel that they're able to, they're kind of like drawing back and relying on this music. It makes them feel safe. It reminds them of you. It's like a way that they can tap into your energy. For some of you, this person might be a musician or a songwriter, and it's like they've been using their emotions as an outlet. Not their emotions. They've been using their writing of music or singing as an outlet for their emotions. It feels like some of this is a little too scary to express to you, so they're using like other methods, maybe journaling or songwriting or singing, to express how they're feeling. And this is just a little bit more of a private way to do this. They are exploring some areas of themselves. Again, with this priestess energy, they're exploring some areas of themselves that are quite private and that they might not feel comfortable sharing with you yet. I think that this isn't something they would feel comfortable sharing with most people at all, but they might eventually share this with you. This unicorn energy here is just reiterating the Queen of Cups feeling. This is the energy of pure magic and something really unique and rare. So this person recognizes that you are a very valuable piece of the puzzle for them, someone very special, and they know that this isn't, they know they can't find this connection elsewhere. Like, they're not going to just go and stumble upon another connection like this very easily. You are different in some way. You are much more meaningful to them than like anyone has been in their life, certainly a romantic partner. There's something very special about this connection to them. And they really do, like, they're thinking of you as Queen of Cups and Unicorn. So yeah, there's a lot of emotion here. So let's look at these tea leaf cards. We will use these to get more information about the connection, and this might be additional information about where the connection is going. We could get timing clues here. I don't think we have a timing card because I think they're a different color, but let's see what we have. So we have I, and this is psychic ability, trust your intuition. We have claw, be careful, do not take risks. And gong, an exciting event. Ooh, okay. So, this person's starting to use their intuition to navigate the world, and we were kind of already talking about that with the Priestess card. They are looking within themselves, maybe stopping to put so much focus on the material world and the 3D and the things that are right in front of them that they can physically touch. And it's like they were placing so much weight and so much value on those types of things. They've started to turn within, and it's like it is clearing some things up for them. Like this Justice showing up in reverse, it's clearing things up for them. It might even be long held beliefs or ideas that they're starting to see differently now. So they're starting to use their intuition more to navigate this situation and probably other areas of their life too. If they have in fact like taken a bit of a turn when it comes to their career path or their like maybe their major, maybe they're switching majors or something like that, they've used their intuition to come to these realizations. So this is something really important going on in their life right now. I think by tapping into this intuitive part of themselves, they could start to realize that they don't express how they're feeling as much as they should. And I think that that's coming through too with this claw, because this claw card is saying, be careful, don't take risks. And I think that tapping into this intuitive place within themselves is making them realize that they are taking a risk by not being open with you, by not communicating what's going on for them and what's on their mind or what they're working on or what their concerns are. They're taking the risk of losing you. So they're starting to see that. I think with this Gong card, like, this doesn't give us anything too specific, an exciting event. We don't really know what that is, but I can tell you that when I see this card, this is showing me that this relationship is going to be making progress in a way that you personally would view as exciting. So that's going to vary for everybody, but something that you will view as enough progress in the right direction for it to be something exciting. So that could be just getting any form of communication from this person, or it could be that this person chooses to open up to you about how they're really feeling, and you feel like you've made a lot of progress. It could even be that there's some sort of event going on, maybe it's like a public event, a party, or a festival of some sort that you're going to see this person at. This might be an opportunity for you to spend time together. Maybe it's something that's planned, or maybe it will be unexpected and you'll run into this person. But it does look like there will be positive changes going forward in this connection. So let's wrap up this reading with one more tarot card that's going to give us any clues that we can get about timing. So maybe when you can expect a change in this connection. Okay, we have the Hermit. Okay, this can be interpreted a lot of different ways. So let's see what we can see. So the Hermit is a number 9, and 9s indicate almost being at the end of a cycle, 10 being the completion of a cycle. So this could be an indication that the two of you are really close to closing this chapter, where you maybe don't know what's on their mind. Maybe you don't know how important you are to them. You don't know what's going on in their life. You're at a point where you're closing that chapter, and like you're very close to completion of that. So that could be kind of an indication of timing. This could also be letting you know that I think maybe that this person's intentions will become a little bit more clear. That could be another message that's coming through. The way that this turtle or tortoise is coming out of their shell, I think that this might be a little bit of an indication that this person's about to come out of their shell. But that's not very specific timing. I just didn't want the message to get lost. The Hermit card is Virgo energy, so this could be an indication that you will see progress in Virgo season, which would be late August and September. I think that if at the time you're watching this video, if Virgo season feels really, really far away and it just doesn't seem like this connection will take so long for you to make significant progress, then because this is a number 9, it can also indicate that in 9 weeks you could see some kind of turnaround in this connection. Now, I will say that with the Hermit card, there's a slowness that's inherent with the Hermit energy. So there's kind of like a protective or introspective energy that comes along with this card. So this could be an indication that change is going to come in this connection when this person has had enough time to do the soul searching that we were talking about, and to realize how important and rare you are, and just come forward. So it could be less of a specific time and more of a when this work is complete, significant change will happen in this relationship. Kind of use your judgment and take what resonates for you in your particular connection. But it could be that. It could be that this work just needs to be done, and this is a general reading, so everybody's going to be at a slightly different place with this. So whenever this person has done that soul searching, you might see this significant change. But it does look like things are moving in a positive direction for you. So that's all I see for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. If you liked this video, if it resonated for you, don't forget to like it, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will see you again really soon in another video. Bye!